Hello, hello. Welcome back to another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. We're here on Friday, September 19th, 2025 for a themeless grid. This one by Erica Seung-Wojcik. And yeah, I'm really sad that I didn't get to record yesterday's crossword, which was Thursday themed puzzle. Quite a clever and very sort of satisfying for someone who enjoys wordplay and that kind of thing. So it's sad I didn't get to record it. I did do it. If you haven't done it yet and you like that kind of thing, I highly recommend it. If I wasn't already a little behind on puzzles to catch up on, I might do a redo of that one, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. So all we're aiming for today is this puzzle, today's puzzle, by Erica Seung-Wojcik. So we'll dive right into that and see what themeless wonder we have in store for us today. Here we go. Take over. It could be something like usurp. Not really sure. Engage in magniloquence. I don't know this word offhand, but from the etymology, it looks like making a grand speech of some kind. Maybe to rant or something like that, but I'm not sure there either. A double might get you some for short. A double might get you some what? A double what? Might get you some what? RBIs in baseball, runs batted in. That's probably it. Fly me to the moon. A rocket ship is what you'd fly to the moon. Actress Chaplin, is this Una Chaplin, I think. Ancient creepy crawlies. Are these troglodytes? No, that's not gonna fit. I'm not sure what they want there. Oop. It smiles on the frowning night in Romeo and Juliet. Is this the moon? Is that what the quote is? Let's see if that works with the crosses. It might be picked up from a trip to the beach. Sand, presumably. Concerning. In on? It's not. If something is concerning a matter, it's in on it? That doesn't really make sense. In. Reader's Digest. Book report could be one form of a Reader's Digest, I guess. Literally, that is a Reader's Digest. Sort of a digest is a compendium or a I don't know how else to say, a summary. It could be anyway of a sort. So book report is perfectly natural there. 50 First Dates or 500 Days of Summer, probably a rom-com is what we want there. So okay, so this is not correct. Added on, tacked on. Oh, this is gonna be in the matter of, which is a legal term. Okay, so this is not the moon, but the morn smiles on the frowning night. It's kind of fun that I managed to get 3 out of 4 letters correctly, with getting the wrong item altogether here, wrong subject of that quote. Moulin Rouge co-star 1952 from the original Moulin Rouge. I don't know, Gabor. It looks like it might be, but I don't actually know who was in the original version of the film. To tolerate, to abide. Develop over time. Don't know. Of fin. Oh. I don't know that either. You may have learned your times tables by it. Now see, this I want to be wrote. That doesn't fit with rocket ship. So one of these is wrong, and I'm not sure which. Magniloquence. Maybe this is brag. Fin. Develop over time. Way out in space. Now, is this a way out as a noun, or like a route out in space, or a way, a path, or a way out, like an escape? A pod, like from a spaceship? Learning center. Let it all out, in a way. The A in STEAM is arts, science, technology, engineering, and math is the original STEM, and then adding the A for arts makes STEAM. Lower than on a score. On a score. Lower than. Oh, a learning center could be a desk, so this looks like it is going to be pod. Lower than on a score. I don't know. Not with it. Behind the times. I don't think there's enough. Oh, yeah, that would work. Not with it. Behind the times. Okay, maybe. Lower than on a score. Is this like sotto? Like sotto voce on a musical score? Beneath, I would say, is a better definition than lower than, but let it all out in a way could be emote, as in on a stage. Develop over time could be gestate, as an idea or a baby, I guess. Fin. Provide that crucial spark for. Okay, so what would you fly to the moon? Don't see it. What happens if this is the perils of in-the-car editions of Crossword Solves. It's loud vehicles. Blank milk. What do we want here? Raw milk? Lead into stratus or cumulus. These are kinds of clouds. But I don't know what a lead-in would be to either of those. I know cumulostrat isn't cumulonimbus is a type of cloud. I have no idea. Blank mater brain protector. What? The only phrase I know with mater like this is alma mater, the school from which you graduate. I have no idea what this is. Handling things. This could be on it. I thought, what do we think? In on before, but I think this is on it. A bud could be a pal. Take over. Co-opt? That could be. Memorial Coliseum athlete. I don't know who plays in the Memorial Coliseum or what team would have 6 letters starting with a T and ending with an N. Not the Texans, not the Titans. I don't know. Classic lunchbox staple informally. What do you get in a lunchbox? Gosh, okay. Blank Seymour, third wife of Henry VIII is Anne Seymour, I think. 1 of 4 for a bat or a cat. Bats and cats have 4 what? I mean, they have 4 legs or hands, or do you call them paws? Limb, maybe? That could work, I think. Done in French. Done in French. I don't know. Word of approval in French and Spanish. Bien could be, or bien. Finance. Finance. As in the verb? Like to financially support? Or the noun? With it. With it. With it. Into it? No. In on it? I have all these same kind of clues. A little of this, a little of that. Is this a hodgepodge? That seems to fit. Biker role in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Biker? It's been a while. Nutmeg favored quaff informally could be nog, eggnog. I personally wouldn't boast about that. What is this phrase? Weird flex, but okay. Is this actually, if that is the answer here, I imagine it would be a debut, and that would be very fun. Spirited sort? I don't know. Throws out. Throws out. Exiles, maybe? Throws out of the country. Figures on a 4-point scale. What kind of scale has 4 points? Big old teddy bear. Salutation for a mass email could be hi all. Pull up target for short. Pull up target. What's the muscle that you're aiming to develop with pull-ups? I don't know. I don't even know what this muscle could be in 3 letters with an A in the middle, and I'm pretty sure this has got to be high all. Provide that crucial spark for. Something's wrong here. Maybe this isn't limb. Because these 2 clues don't look right. Ribbed silk material. Zac of the Iron Claw, presumably Zac Efron. I never even heard of that movie, but Zac spelled that way doesn't refer to too many people. Is this Eddie? Finance then could be endow. Done in French. Fini. That could be. 1 of 4 for a bat or a cat. Is this foot then? That doesn't look right either. Fini has got to be right though. Okay. Bring the receipts for, as they say. Prove. Okay, yeah. British spots. So spots we could interpret to mean advertisements. which in Britain I think the sort of a slang way of saying that, or the common way of saying, is adverts. Declaration that might come from a bluffer. Declaration that might come from a bluffer. Why would a bluffer declare anything? A raise, I guess. I wouldn't call that a declaration, but that's probably what they're looking for. Tennis star Stevens, who won the 2017 US Open. Sloane Stevens. Car whose name means Latin and listen in Latin is Audi. A wrapped dress, a sari. Quickly assembles with up, probably rigs up. Author Jorge Luis Borges. And gotcha is IC. Editor's marking, this is usually stet is the entry they want there. On the newsstand, say. Hot, maybe? If some news is hot, it's on the newsstand, that could be. Ordered clubs, for example. Ordered clubs. Now, is this about golf clubs? Is it about the clubs, the suit in cards? I don't know. Maybe this isn't hot because I don't like the RH there. I thought it might work, but I don't see what it would be with this clue. Apt rhyme for fire. Tire, like tire fire. Birth place. Birth place. Freeze. John is another name for a toilet, and yet another name for a toilet could be a loo. According to experiments, they can't sleep in space. And why is sleep in quotes? They can't sleep in space. Object marked with the speed limit sometimes. A sign? Is that easy? AL East team on scoreboards. No, it can't be, because this could not possibly be. The AL East teams are the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Rays, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Blue Jays. None of those would show up with an S on the scoreboard. I don't know which one it is, though. A word in an Italian veal dish. Is this also? Or is it buco? Also would make this Toronto, probably. Or actually, it could be Boston. Blank the Man. 2006 film inspired by 12th Night. I don't actually know if that's an S. I would have thought so. This clue seems to point to a plural here, 63 class, but I can't be sure because it doesn't. This one doesn't necessarily. I'm gonna delete these two and see if that helps. Ordered clubs, for example. I don't know. If this was Boston, object marked with the speed limit sometimes. Oh, a speed bump, maybe? That could be. What can't sleep in space? Ordered clubs. Freeze. Stan the Man? That doesn't look right. Oh! Okay, so that's wrong. Ordered clubs. Clubs, the suit clubs, as I was suspected, but not ordered as in you demanded it. or called it, but clubs in order, placed in order, is a royal flush, and a particular order anyway. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace of clubs is a royal flush. On the newsstand could be out, news gets out. Apt rhyme for fire is a pyre. Birthplace, I'm still not sure about that. Turns loose then. Speed limit could be marked on a buoy in a bay. Turns loose is freeze. She's the Man. 2006 film inspired by 12th Night. Yo-yos can't sleep in space. Wow. Okay, so that you can't do the sleeping trick on yo-yos in space. That makes sense, actually. Spirited sort could be a barfly, someone who hangs out at a bar and consumes spirits. Birthplace could be a pier. I think a berth could be a place where you keep your boat at a pier. And throws out could be not exiles, but expels. Figures on a 4-point scale are GPAs. Pulitzer-winning graphic novel by Art Spiegelman turns out to be Mouse. Now that sounds familiar, but I wouldn't have gotten it. Big old teddy bear could be a gentle giant. Ribbed silk material. I'm guessing this is going to be file. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but it looks familiar. Pull-up target could be your lat muscle. In tandem could be joined. No. What's this? Provide that crucial spark for. Be. No. Something about giving life or. In tandem. Oh, a classic lunchbox staple, PB and J? Is this not Anne Seymour? Jane Seymour. Wow, Anne Boleyn. I am just being dumb. This is joined after all. Provide the crucial spark for could be bring to life. 1 of 4 for a bat or a cat. Fang, as in the fang teeth. Memorial Coliseum athlete could be a Trojan. Fly me to the moon, a lunar probe. So Finn is Abe. I have no idea what that means. I'll look it up. Lead into stratus or cumulus. Still don't know that. Blank milk. Oat milk, maybe. Cleo stratus. Not troglodytes, but trilobites. CLTO. That's not right. What is wrong here? Not co-opt then. Take over. Handling things is on it. Adopt, take over, adopt. Altostratus, altocumulus. And dura mater, brain protector. Okay. So that, I mean, it was challenging. I did get there in the end. But lots of challenge. I can't believe that I mixed up the names of Henry VIII's wives. That is just a dumb thing on my part. And we had a bunch of like really similar clues. Now this one didn't turn out to be that similar, but I thought concerning might have been something like in on. Turned out to be in Ray. But this one handling things on it, and this one is in on with it, in on it with it. Although again, usually you use the phrase with it to mean something like, I mean, I guess it could mean up to speed. If you're with it, you're sort of current, and in on it could kind of mean the same thing. So sure, all right. Well, that's not the sense I usually with it. I mean, you're kind of like you're hip, you're current, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, but a few of these I was happy to be. I really thought this was going to be rocket ship. It was not, very much not. I mixed up troglodytes and trilobites. I think troglodytes are actually not in creepy crawlies at all, are they? maybe it's a term for like an older human species. I'm not really sure, actually. Happy to get book report kind of right away. I got behind the times pretty quickly. I really entertained by Weird Flex, but okay. That, I bet that's a debut entry. That's amazing. Royal Flush took me a little while, and Turns Loose took me a little while. I think I had something wrong here. I had Exiles in here, which is throwing me off instead of Expels. But yeah, pretty cool. So a good number of 10-letter entries here. Mostly I've gone over them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is a fun shape for this grid, a fun arrangement. Oh, and Hodgepodge. Somehow I missed Hodgepodge, which is, oh, Gentle Giant is 11 then. 11 letters, and Bring to Life also 11 letters. So these two are 11 letters. Behind the Times must be 14, and Weird Flex, but okay, 14, and the others are 10. Okay. I'm also having trouble counting apparently today, but that's okay. Yeah. Some good stuff. I like this puzzle. Anyway, so that is our puzzle for Friday, September 19th. By Erica Seung Wojcik. A great Friday themeless, and I hopefully mostly audible in the car edition of this solve. I will listen back to it, and I hope that everything was audible. I know there were some noisy interruptions, but what can you do? That's that. All right, that's it for today. Hit like if you like this one. Hit the bell if you want to get notifications about when I'm posting future ones. Should be able to do tomorrow's as well. Yeah, we'll keep at it. Hope you're all doing well, and see you on the next one.